Welcome to Wedding Wednesday, sponsored by the Alpharetta Wedding Planner, serving Alpharetta and Atlanta, Georgia areas. AtlantaMusicDJ.com with lighting, DJ, MC, sound, photo booth, and now dance floors. What's going on, gang? So this is Wedding Wednesdays, and we are here at SEE Events, one of the biggest multi-op companies in Atlanta, Georgia. We're gonna go on inside and say what's up. We're here with Lou today with SEE Events, and Lou, tell us a little bit about SEE Events.
Well, Spectrum Entertainment and Events is a dual company. We do audiovisual and weddings entertainment. So whether you need a DJ, whether you need a band, whether you need a photo booth, videography, uplighting, or whatever you might think of for a novelty act, we can take care of it on the entertainment end. And that's where we're going to be going over to right now.
Perfect. Let's go take a look.
Okay, come on.
Nice. And so is this where the bride and groom comes to visit?
That's where we sit down and we
Beautiful.
location here.
Great. So, and tell us, where are we located at?
Well, Rocky, right now we're inside our main conference room right over at 6025 Unity Drive right here in Norcross. We've been here for now going on 12 years. One thing that you should always worry about with a DJ company is that their office has been the same spot for a long period of time. That means they've been around for a long period of time. They're reliable, you know, they're not going anywhere.
How have you seen the wedding industry change over time?
Well, I've been DJing since 1989. That's when DJs used to use records. So it has changed in a quite huge bit.
Yeah.
Back home in New York, we used to have a DJ and an MC. It was just because you had one guy who was good on the mic and he could be out front, and you had another guy who had all the music and all the records, and he would be behind.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you don't need that as much. A strong MC is also a good DJ.
Right.
The one thing that I have noticed recently is that there is a lot of club DJs coming into the mainframe, and they don't know how to do a wedding correctly.
Right.
That's where we're the total opposite. We're wedding DJs who know how to spin like club
Right.
DJs.
Exactly.
You know, and some of the great things that have been added here in the Atlanta market, not only just with the DJ, is like a DJ and a drummer, DJ and a sax player or a guitar player to get more of that live sound, because people can't afford a band,
Right.
but they still want the DJ, so they get a fusion.
Gotcha.
That's
Yep.
something that we can do here at Spectrum.
That's going to be, what are the hot topics that our brides and grooms are looking for today as opposed to maybe 10 or 15 years ago?
They do like to bundle packages together. They do like to make sure that, of course, the DJ knows what he's doing with weddings. They want to be in total control of their music. They even would love if they could have a database to where their friends and family can go to and request music before the event.
Nice, yeah.
Another great thing is that they like I said, bundle. So here at Spectrum, we're able to bundle a photo booth, a videographer, uplighting, and all those other acts or needs into one thing, so the bride doesn't have to work as hard. They also like when you're online, and our online planners, she could plan her music right on her phone. So it's great for that, you know, that bride on the go. Less stress is what we really try to go for here at Spectrum.
Is it, what has Spectrum found to be the most important thing that brides are looking for when it comes to their weddings?
Well, they're not just looking for our experience, but the experience that they're going to get when they're at their events. They want to know that they're going to have a great time, that it's not going to be the same oldest DJ spinning.
Right.
They want to make sure that the DJ can interact. They can really make sure that they know exactly what they're doing. When our brides deal with us, they go, okay, the DJ's got it.
Right.
I don't have to worry about anything.
Wonderful.
You know, there's also the other thing that they look for is a guy with zero ego.
Yeah.
So that we can work well with photographers, videographers, planners, caterers, or whoever else is there, and we don't have that, well, I'm right ego, which you do
Right.
get here in Atlanta for some stupid reason. I don't understand
Yeah,
that at
I
all.
hear that from a lot of people from different locations, you know? I do hear that a lot.
You know, the DJs, it's kind of funny. We play music that other people make.
Exactly.
You know, we might change it up a little bit, but a lot of brides want to hear the regular versions of the songs. When they want "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey, they want to hear "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey. They don't want a remake with Lady Gaga's beat behind it sometimes.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Now, you know, Spectrum is very successful. What makes Spectrum very successful in the wedding industry?
Well, a few things. Our customer service. We really are an office. We have 3 sales guys on the entertainment side. So no matter what you're calling, you're going to get a hold of somebody. Our availability, the idea that we like to flex and bend towards the bride. Some of our guys will come in during the weekend and meet with the bride and groom. Some of us stay later at night. So we try to make sure that we fit the schedule of the bride before the event.
Okay, so our next question is, at times bride and grooms book like 10 different vendors. Do you see that may be the right move for them?
Sometimes it's great to go with a company like us because we can eliminate a lot of that. If they're looking for a videographer, I take care of all the bookings and making sure the videographer gets in contact with them, a photo booth or up lighting. So that's 3 or 4 different vendors they can knock out right away. They should always make sure that they of course get that great photographer. That's one thing that we don't sell. Mm-hmm. That's usually the first thing that goes right after the location.
Yes.
Get that great caterer, and 9 out of 10 the caterers are going to know about us, so they're probably going to give you our name in the first place.
Yes.
So that's another great reason that you should work with Spectrum, is because of those. And also the facility. The facility is probably going to know about us also.
Right.
So always make sure that you get a DJ or an entertainment company that is on referral lists all over the place.
Right.
Because if the facility is going to tell you about us, or the company, that means that they've worked there before.
Exactly.
And that's a positive thing.
Credit towards that.
Yes.
Exactly. Tell us a little bit about your staff and why they're so successful.
The cool thing about our staff is that we are extremely diverse. Mm-hmm. So whether you're looking for a guy from New York or a guy from Philly or a Rastafarian, or you're looking for that good old boy, we have it on staff.
That's great.
It's not about our taste in music. So if we have a bride who wants 4 hours with a reggae, or 4 hours with a hip hop, or 4 hours with a country, that's what we're playing for the night.
Right.
Our guys have been around for such a period of time that they know that style of music.
Right.
It's not just one style of music that they've been practicing all week long, like they're going to be at a club.
Right.
The other great thing about our guys is that, again, there's zero ego. Mm-hmm. Since I've been the DJ manager here now for 10 years, we tried to wipe those guys away.
Right.
It's about the bride. It's about that
so.
Pretty girl in the white dress.
That's right.
You know, that gentleman who's saying, yeah, I do. You know, it's all about the couple.
Yeah.
So that's what it's really all about. The other thing great about us is that if you're in love, we don't care, you know, as in that way.
Yeah.
If you're marrying somebody who's the same sex, we want to party just with you.
Exactly.
You know, that's the other great thing about us. You know,
Yep.
bride and groom, bride and bride, groom and groom. It doesn't matter to us.
We're open for the business of love. Right?
I just want to make sure that you have a good time. Everybody celebrates.
That's wonderful.
Goes with that.
Sure. Is there anything that you want to talk about as far as Spectrum and what makes them special, and some special unique things?
Yeah, there's a couple of things that you should always get with a DJ. They should always be an online planner.
Gotcha.
That's very important. Make sure that there's little cheat sheets for the music that in which you're going to be wanting to know and request, whether it's cake cutting songs or bouquet songs or any of those other details. Make sure that DJ has it. If a DJ is using paperwork, still going back in the day with paper, that means that they haven't upgraded anything. That means they're probably still using the CDs or an antiquated system.
Right.
You don't always have to see the DJ working, because you might go to an event where that bride wants California hip hop, and that's not what you want to hear.
Right.
Make sure that on the request list that you're able to control that, and that's pretty much the DJ's Bible for the day.
Gotcha.
Little things like that. Always make sure that a DJ or entertainment company that you work with has backup systems.
Right.
What is their backup plan?
Right.
What happens here and there? We have a staff here that's here all weekend, just in case if a speaker goes down or something like that. We can easily get that speaker over to the bride or to the event, and a lot of our guys bring backup gear. Make sure that those things are in place. What's your backup plan? What is a backup plan? And with doing everything digitally, if anything happens to the DJ, we can easily take that information and email it to the backup DJ just in case. And so everything runs smoothly and flawlessly. And with paperwork, it's gone. It's with the DJ. If anything happens where he can't get to your event, nobody knows what your first dance is.
Exactly.
You know. Also, make sure that your DJ is gonna uploading stuff using iTunes or Amazon. Spotify really isn't a great place to get your music.
Yeah.
You know, I got a lot of grooms going, "Oh, I got a Spotify account. Can you use that?" And I go, "No.
Yeah.
No. Tell me the songs. I'll get it from Amazon or iTunes, because I'm going to get the ones with the best bit rate, the best sound quality for their events."
That is so important. Absolutely.
And always make sure that your DJ constantly is updating his gear.
Exactly.
It's another great thing that they should always look for with a DJ.
So Lou, you know, me being a smaller operator and you guys being a larger multi-op company, how do you see it beneficial for either or?
Well, the best thing that a DJ can do is they cannot think that they're automatically the best.
Right.
So working with or talking with or even on Facebook with other DJs will always make them better. You might think that you have the best looking gear, and all of a sudden you realize that you're not setting it up correctly.
Right.
You might get the newest Bose, but you realize that you don't have them the correct way, or a newest EV speaker, you just don't have them the right channel or the right way they're supposed to be tuned. Or you just buy the newest mixer just because it's the newest digital mixer. Right. You want to make sure that you're talking with other guys in the industry, so you might learn a little bit. You might not know how to do, or you might do your entrance a certain way, but not realizing that it's the wrong way of doing an entrance. Right. When you work with other experienced DJs and you keep your ego to the side, you will always learn. A DJ who's not learning is a DJ who thinks he's the best.
Exactly.
I mean, don't work with, I don't like working with guys who consider themselves the best, or they give themselves certain titles as a DJ. And you know what? You're a wedding DJ, and so am I. The only difference is the way that you might perform and the way that I might perform. Right. I might learn something from you, and you might learn something from me. Absolutely. Even setting up lighting. Right. Might be this, you're doing it the wrong way and the other guy's doing it the right way, but you didn't know you were doing it the wrong way.
Right, exactly.
How do you know until you see someone else doing something? We all go to YouTube to see how to replace brakes on our car, but how come guys really don't go to and see what other DJs do or how they perform? It seems like there's a dark secret with other DJs. It's like weird. I don't want another DJ to see how I work.
Exactly.
Well,
exactly.
What's the big deal?
Exactly. And just as a side note, guys, I actually took the time out to come with Lou to one of his weddings and watch him perform. An incredible amount of knowledge that I've gained from watching him. So I do highly recommend, if you have another professional or someone that is, that is maybe of higher profession out there in your industry, to go sit with them, talk to them, get to know them like I have done with Lou, and go and watch and learn them. There's always you can learn from somebody. No matter what the age is, like he said, he may be able to learn something from me. I could also learn from something from him. So I highly recommend that. That makes our industry better.
It does.
All
right, guys, so we're going to give you a quick tour of what our office looks like here at Spectrum. We're in that main conference room, so we're going to go out and we're going to go quickly to the right.
Wonderful.
As you might notice, we have my office here, and those are actual records that I used to use. So that's kind of cool. That a lot of brides and grooms like to go up there and touch the vinyl wall,
Nice.
That's kind of cool, isn't it?
It
My
is.
wife came up with that idea.
It's a great idea. I like the color in the back. It makes it really look like.
Well, that's a Spectrum blue.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. And when you come back on out here,
all right, let's go take a look.
We do have different offices for different things. This is John Johnson. He's out here right now. Sean, who is our warehouse manager, is over there. And if we come down here to the left, we'll have different pictures and different things that have happened here at Spectrum. So you might see different photos of.
Great.
There's that's another bride.
That's another bride.
Then we have Chris Dollar.
Hey Chris, how are you, sir? My name is Rocky. Nice to meet you, sir. Hey.
Another great thing about us is our front office space. When a bride comes, they're relaxed and feel good. They can actually sit down and see a lot of our rewards, and it's a very comfortable spot for a bride to come before our meeting happens. They'll always have someone here for yours. If I'm not here, actually Matt Osborne, this is his office right there. He'll be there to greet them.
Great.
That's a great thing about us, and it's very important. We have a huge warehouse in the back. It's kind of packed right now because of the weekend, and we're during the holiday season. Right. So there's really no room to walk around. That's right. I give you that tour. But that's pretty much a quick tour about the entertainment side of Spectrum. And
thank you so much.
Talk to you guys. If anybody out there just wants to talk and BS about the DJ business, that's something I'd love to talk about.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And all the information will be in the description below for Spectrum Entertainment, guys. Thank you. All right, guys, so I hope this helped out. Just a little insight and a little knowledge about Spectrum, and also some of the knowledge that we gained for the wedding industry. Thank you so much. This is Rocky, and remember to love and respect all people and all things living. Take care. Bye-bye.